What's up, welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janu Show. As you know, I am Brandon Janu, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. Uh, you can listen to this episode, man. Listen to all the episodes on the Brandon Janu Show. On all podcast platforms. YouTube channel also Brandon Janu Show. Where all the episodes are just video and audio on that. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Brandon Janu Show. And if you just want to see clips and stuff I post on social media, which I haven't been doing last couple of days because I've just been chilling. But I still, try to get in there and do it. Brandon Janu Show on Instagram, TikTok. Hope you guys enjoy that, man. Let's get into it, man. This is let's get into it, man. So, you know, that's a there's a point, right, in life where things line up in your life where something is going good for you, bad for others. It's like I can't even explain it. Uh, and you know, this brings me into what I'm about to say, right? So, man, so we're about to move, right? About to move into a house, a new house, and that's the good part, right? Like that's an amazing thing. We've been living in this house that I'm recording right now, and um, since I graduated since I was in school, high school, 10 years. My 10-year anniversary just happened for high school. So we've been living in this house my senior year, so 10 years, and we're about to move. And I haven't physically seen this house yet, but the pictures I've seen of it looks pretty dope. Um, and it's so cool to see it, and it's like, and I'm happy, more so for my mom and my stepdad, because growing up when we grew up New Orleans, you know, you know, them growing up like 70s, 80s of New Orleans, it couldn't have been easy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy when I was a kid, 90s and 2000s. So I know it wasn't easy in the 70s, 80s, and to see them, both, uh, you know, live in pretty much to live by a golf course. Live in, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, if you live by a golf course, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a big deal, you know what I'm saying? And to have, a lake outside in the backyard and stuff like it's that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, going from being below sea level and in you know, not having the best, books and all that in school and growing up in wards where people would just try to come at you. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To for them to have that life, and I'm very happy for them. They're about to be 60 and 60 in 2 years. Yeah, because they turned 59 this year. So 60 in 2 years, and so to have a house of their own and it be in that type of neighborhood, I'm very. And we were driving the neighborhood a couple days ago, me and my mom, and to see the neighborhood we're gonna pretty much be in pretty damn cool because they're still building the neighborhood. So to see that is like pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for them because like I said, to have the life they've had and to get to where they're at now is a pretty beautiful and blessed thing. You know what I'm saying? But that goes into what I just said about when something good goes for you, something bad or tragic happens to somebody you know and love, and that's what happened yesterday. Um, my stepdad been in my life since I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? For as long as I can remember. And I remember living in New Orleans on Orleans, Fifth Ward. And when my stepdad would come down from Houston back home and he'd be with us, um, there will always, there'll be a night or something uh, where they have a get together at the house or something. Somebody would come to the house just to see him. There's always this one man that always used to come. That was Keith. Keith and my stepdad, I've known Keith as long as he's been one of my stepdad's best friends since as long as I've been alive. So yeah, so yesterday morning I got up and my mom told me that my stepdad's best friend, one of my stepdad's best friends, Keith, he died in a car accident, and you just hear that and you're like, what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like I said, my stepdad's about to be 60, so um, it's hard to get a read on him emotionally sometimes. But again, it goes into what I was just saying. When it's something is going good for you, just out of nowhere, then it's just a tragedy happens, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, it's a, it's a, it's a, this is a crazy life we live, man, and you can't pinpoint any of it. You can't pinpoint the moment when things change for you in your life, good or bad. You can't pinpoint when things are going your way, and you can't pinpoint when you're gonna get out the hellstorm you've been in. You can't pinpoint it, and that's one of the meanest tricks sometimes. I think it's a gift and a curse sometimes for us in life, where some people say gift and a curse for life is time, and some people say it's patience, and it's dealing with grief, and stuff like that. But for me, I think the gift and the curse of life is memories. It's memories. We remember where we were in life, but we can't go back to it, and that's where it sucks. Which brings me to this, and all I could do yesterday for my stepdad was like, man, I'm sorry, you know, you know, and I'm realizing as yeah, my parents are getting older. My dad also is getting older. My biological father is getting older too, and everybody's getting older. And this has kind of happened more and more as life continues to progress. I mean, my stepdad still has his mom. My mom still have her parents. My dad has lost both of his parents. My pops lost both of his parents. My grandparents. This is gonna happen more and more. Which brings me to the memories. We can't go back in time and remember. We can't go back in time and relive. which sucks about life sometimes, right? Um, but and even if you could go back and relive them, it might not feel the same like it did. This is why this season is called Time Capsule because at the end of the day, man, I want to remember where I was when life either got better or worse for me. Yeah, yeah. For me, I wish that my family don't have to deal with tragedy like that sometimes. But like I said, getting older, things are getting crazier and crazier by the day. But yeah, sorry, I just want to come in and talk. But yeah, I felt like I needed to do that. Yeah, yeah. It's starting to make me think about. Uh, it's starting to make me think about when they're getting up there in age. So you kind of just uh, you grasp for those memories more and more now. Yeah, and so that's pretty much what I want to tell people, man. If you got your parents, your friends, your family, all that, man, you still got them people in your life, man. Create more memories with them because you don't know when the next time you might get that opportunity, if ever. So, yeah, it's been Brian Janu, man. It's Brian Janu Show. So, love to the people you still love, man, no matter what. This life is this shit is for the birds sometimes, man. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. Peace.